Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Just gonna make a quick video going over the top plays for tomorrow, January 6th. It's gonna be a Friday, first week down in the market. Um, so yeah, actually, let me also really quick go into my trades from today. JSPR here. This one was exhausting. Was looking for a multi-day bounce. Still looking for it. We just had a fake out today, as you can see. It made a new low, but lower volume behind it, less selling going on, so might be due for a bounce here, as that's an indication that momentum might be shifting. There aren't as many sellers able to push this lower, so if it's not able to go lower, they're going to start locking in their gains, and then dip buyers might come through. So this will still be on watch, but here we are with two fake outs today. So usually that high a day is the momentum shift. And yes, sometimes it does fail, but by far the best entry will be that high a day for the momentum shift. And got faked out here. Took 400 shares at 213, and that was a dud. Got stopped out at 199. Where are we at on this first move? Let me zoom in some more. So yeah, it held up. Got a push higher, then it absolutely got destroyed. And then held up. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is doing what Pally did yesterday, and ended up holding and then giving a nice push higher. No, it was not. So ended up getting stuffed around red green, high a day, got faked out, took 200 shares at 209, and then added another 200 at 216 as it was breaking through red green, but was not able to hold up. And here we got the confirmation with the low volume and the stuff of the red green area, and then gave it a bit of a chance to see how it would hold two, but then that was a mistake because then it just snapped when it really broke VWAP, and then took a bigger loss than I expected, getting stopped out at 194. So disappointing to take those two losses. Made some of it back with ATNF, and not the good move. Took it here with the momentum shift. If it just jumped 10 more cents, I would be out, or if it held just a little bit longer, up in the 230s, would definitely be out for my roughly 10%. This one wasn't too bad, just never really had any size in it, just 250 shares. Between the three trades, it wiped me out for the morning, so I wanted to keep some money for tomorrow. Ran out today, so I couldn't make my day even better and really make up the losses with a nice trade here, as this one failed to break down, held red green, reclaimed VWAP, and it just took off from there, and then ended up having a breakout over 6. So unfortunate. Days like this do happen. Just I'll take it though. So I was up on the week roughly, what was it, like $510 or so, maybe just under that, around 500, and then now I take a $30 loss on the day. I'm okay with it. Is it annoying to go 1 for 3, especially when one of the plays was a great runner and right out of the watch list? Yeah, but it's part of the game. Just gotta cut your losses quickly and move on. So it is what it is, and now we'll go over the plays for tomorrow. So let's see here. Oh yeah, there's a couple other multi-day bounces that worked out nice, like Ruby. I'm pretty sure. I forgot if LHDX did. It might have not. But point is, it felt like I was in the wrong play with the two fake outs. ABVC, here we are. This is a nice play from today. And the way I'm seeing this, essentially like a multi-day bounce, except I know usually we wait for the first red day. I'm going to count this as the red day. I know it's still up a lot, but at the same time, it is so far from the highs. Not saying that it can't push lower, definitely can. But if this bottoms out, holds around 1, key area psychologically, I can see shorts starting to lock in their profits there. If they're in the 160s, 170s or so. Let's see here. yeah, you probably have some in the 160s, and then a lot more as it's probably cracking VWAP, confirming it's not gonna come back. So a bunch in the 140s. So someone's gonna see a hold in the ones, 90 cent area, low ones. They're likely gonna lock in their gains. So if this does show signs of bottoming and coming back for a high day break, might consider this for a bounce play. And then we got MEGL, another one from today. Very nice first green day out of this one. Just a simple low float play. What's this sector? Financials. So you get the open price move, VWAP or claim, and then it fails to break down. You get volume completely dying off, and it holds up, and you get this nice little flag or triangle, whatever it's called here, and then it fails to break down, and that's when shorts get squeezed. You kind of just get a new cycle of volume coming in, and yeah, essentially this battle here was lost by the shorts, and all the covering comes through. So point is, with this now, already a pretty good move, but going into Friday, low market cap, low float play, holding up pretty well here. So if this does come back to hold 290s, 3-ish, if the demand is there and it's holding that key area, I don't see why you can't squeeze shorts out higher to the mid threes. Some resistance here around 330, but ultimately I think it could get past that. So keep an eye on MEGL. We'll see how that opens up. Yeah, if it completely gets destroyed, it'll be hard for it to come back. So it'll be important for this to fail to break down, to trigger shorts into getting squeezed. CTMX. Insane move here. Not a low floater, just insane move. I'm pretty sure I had a good news. Moderna, yeah, got a licensing deal here. So good news on this. Maybe that can push it even higher. So my thinking here is, okay, we already have a pretty strong move, and let's see how it opens up. If this continues and it's opening up around 100, 150% tomorrow, as usual, I'm probably just going to ignore that kind of play. I don't really see an angle for myself. And even if it is, I would be uncomfortable, and I don't want to be uncomfortable while trading. So the key for me is just going to be that it stabilizes. Maybe it dips a bit, and some shorts join the party. They get trapped. People come back and see the good news. In the morning, when the market opens, there's probably going to be some buyers when they see that news just hitting the market. So we'll see if we have enough to prop it up, trap shorts, and then we can get a squeeze higher into it really depends how it opens, what the angle would be. But some solid resistance here around 3, but then mid 3s is another key area. So we'll see if this fails to break down and reclaims key areas with some demand. And here, familiar plays still on watch. LHDX, multi-day bounce. This thing pushing lower on very light selling. Decent, way off the highs actually. Solid recent push. Could be a good opportunity for a multi-day bounce if it sets up. I might be a little traumatized after the past couple of days taking some fake outs on the multi-day bounce play, but it's part of the game. I just gotta maybe adjust how much I go in size wise, how much I'm risking. So a little bit more planning has to be done with the execution of the trade, but the pattern is a good pattern. It has worked a long time for me. So, and we've seen these plays move. We've seen a couple of these multi-day bounces push high enough to break the multi-day breakout area. So it's something that's working. Just gotta execute it better. So here we are LHDX. Then we got JSPR. Went over that one already. As I went over my trades, we got a push lower with lighter selling. Could be a good indication that sellers are having a hard time pushing lower, which it shows. Look at this chart here. It's pretty choppy, and yeah, it's getting stuffed. It's making lower highs, but each time it makes a low, it's not pushing much lower convincingly. And that was the same thinking I had going into today. How we barely broke down past 2. I would still say the same thing. I know we're at 175, but it's a slow, choppy grind just to get that 25-cent move. So this will still be on watch for a multi-day bounce as well. And lastly, SWVL. Same deal, pushing lower on lower volume. Just shorts, just sellers in general having a hard time getting this lower. It's off of the highs, less of an angle for them. So there's going to be lighter selling, and that could invite some more buyers into this, as well as profit takers on the short side, and then we get the bounce. So yeah, not the best day trading wise, but something to expect from your journey. Not every single day is going to be good. Still up decently on the week for a short week, not too bad. Still have tomorrow. So just gonna, I know it's late, but still gonna study up on some of these charts. I'm not happy with how today went, and get some sleep and get ready for tomorrow morning. So I hope everyone had a great day, learned something, or made some money, or both. And we'll catch you all later on the live stream tomorrow morning. Around 10 minutes before market opens is when I usually get on.